He loves me. He loves me not was the game we all played as little girls, hoping when we got to that last flower it was on He loves me. As the years passed, we waited for our Prince Charming to ride in on his white horse and sweep us off our feet. Once we found our prince, we realized he wasn't so charming. He didn't really love us, and every hit got a little harder. He loves me. He loves me not. We look in the mirrors, we try to cover up the black eye with makeup and wonder, where did it all go wrong? We wonder to ourselves as we put on that long sleeve shirt to cover up the bruises, did I say something wrong? We wonder how we're going to explain to everyone what happened to our leg as we're limping around, or why we have to rush home after work because he expects us at a certain time and you don't want to make him mad. He loves me. He loves me not. You wonder how to explain to people why you didn't speak or look their way while you was with him in public, knowing that if you did when you got home, it would only get worse. People see you two in public thinking how cute it is that he is holding your hand, but the whole time he is squeezing it so tight to let you know you better not act up. You see an old friend and they stop to speak to you. They think it's cute. He leans in to kiss you. But what they don't know is while he leans in to kiss you, he whispers in your ear, I got you when you get home. So you dread that long ride. He loves me. He loves me not. We wonder how to explain why we never called the cops or how we lied when they showed up at the door and told them nothing was wrong. Why we never pressed charges, or if we did, we dropped them before it was time to go to court. We wonder how to explain to people the fear we felt in our lives because he was the one that put it there. We wonder how to explain to our friends when they finally find out what was going on behind closed doors while we stayed when we know it was time to leave. He loves me. He loves me not. We say things like it will get better. He would change. He didn't mean to. I shouldn't have made him mad. He really loves me. But in reality, it only gets worse. Until that day comes when you look at him laying in the bed and you see all those empty promises of, it won't happen again, baby. You know I love you. And if only you wouldn't have made me mad, I wouldn't have did it. Until that day comes when you wonder, where did all the love go, or if there was even love in the first place? He loves me. He loves me not. Until that day comes when you look in the mirror and see all the damage that's been done to you by someone who claims to love you. When at one time your beauty didn't need to be covered up with makeup, but now you have no choice. When you look at all the scars and wonder how you're going to explain to people, especially your kids, when they ask, how did you get those? He loves me. He loves me not. Until that day comes when you finally find the strength to keep the clothes in the suitcase and actually walk out the door without looking back. Until the day comes when you realize your prince wasn't so charming. He didn't really love you, and you no longer have to take the hits. He loves me. He loves me not.